guys, so the original Nokia 3310 was probably your parents' first phone. Now that phone was highly known for its great build quality and an exceptional battery life. Now fast track 17 years later, Nokia has come up with a new 3310 which came out a few months ago. Now considering that it's 2017 and smartphones have become very cheap, is the Nokia 3310 really worth a purchase? Let's find out. Jumping straight to the unboxing, inside the retail box we find a pair of basic earbuds, a removable battery, a wall charger and some manuals. The phone does have some resemblance to the classic Nokia 3310. The build quality however is not as good. This phone feels quite light and almost like a toy, especially if you're used to holding modern smartphones with nice aluminum bodies. This is basically due to the cheap feeling plastic materials used. You shouldn't really expect much from it at all because it's pretty much an overpriced feature phone. It has a bigger 2.4-inch colored screen unlike the original 3310. Going back to using the T9 keyboard for typing during my time with the phone really reminds me of how much a full touchscreen keyboard has become almost a necessity. At the bottom of the device we find a 3.5mm audio output port. The top part has a micro USB port for charging. Gone are the days of using the famous small pin Nokia charger. There are some nice features included in this phone, and they are an FM radio, a music player and also a micro SD slot for your memory cards. The FM radio did work quite well, but having been used to better music players, this phone's music player didn't impress me one bit. At the back we can also find a 2-megapixel camera with an LED flash. For lack of a better word, the images it takes are simply terrible. At this price point, a 5-megapixel camera should have been the basic minimum. A classic game in the original Nokia 3310 that many people in my generation loved when we were kids was Snake. The game makes a comeback in this new 3310, but fortunately or unfortunately, it's not like the old one at all. There are major changes that I didn't like in the first place, but once you get used to it, playing it is a breeze. It's a very easy way of passing time. Another feature worth mentioning is the inclusion of Opera Mini mobile browser. This might seem quite good, but the sad part is that the phone is only 2G network capable. The result is an agonizingly slow browsing speed by today's standards. There is also no Wi-Fi, so basically there won't be much internet access with this phone. One thing that this 3310 holds against modern smartphones is definitely the battery life. Even with use of FM and trying out the new Snake game, the phone just kept on going. You'll have a hard time running the battery flat if you just pick the occasional calls and use your FM radio for your work commute. So this phone costs between 5,000 and 6,000 Kenya shillings depending on where you look. And for such a high price for just a feature phone, I find it really hard to recommend it even if you're looking for a backup phone. You can get the Nokia 105 if you just want functionality for your SMS or M-Pesa or just calls. And for that price point between 5,000 and 6,000, there are better options in terms of app support such as the Tecno W2 and the Huawei 5C. Check out the full written review of the Nokia 3310 on www.androidkenya.com. Links are in the description. If you've liked this content, please leave us a like, comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.